And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
I have a dream. My poor little children one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their
Don't
character.
tell me words don't matter. I have a dream. Just words. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. Just words. We have nothing to fear but fear itself. Just words. Just speeches. Don't tell me words don't matter.
All the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all sight shall see it.
Hello everybody, I'm Nancy Willie, and tonight I am going to teach you all how to make one of my favorite holiday recipes. There's a couple of reasons why it's my favorite recipe. One of them is because it's really easy to make, and another one is because it's so versatile. You can pretty much switch up the ingredients, and you'll see a little bit more about that as I start going through what ingredients we're going to put inside of our puppy chow. So we're going to start off with our first ingredient, and it's almond bark. And I know a lot of you are probably wondering, well, what exactly is almond bark? So I looked it up on the computer, typed it in, and it says that there's no almonds in almond bark, and there's no nuts in it actually either. So it's not a finished confection that you buy at the candy shop. It's not baker's chocolate. It's not unsweetened chocolate or anything similar to that. You can find it in the grocery store. It's in your baker's aisle next to where the chocolate chips are. It comes in either chocolate or vanilla flavor, which brings us to one of the versatilities of this puppy chow. In my batch, I chose the vanilla, but if you prefer chocolate, then you can also use the chocolate almond bar. It comes in large blocks, and it's really easy to break apart. Some of the ingredients are, we have sugar, partially hydrogenated palm kernel oil, wheat powder, soy lecithin, and artificial flavors. So it does contain soy and milk products. The next ingredients that are going to go in here are your cereals. You have Cheerios, and then you're going to use some Chex Mix. I wasn't sure exactly how many different kinds of Chex Mix there are. So they have rice, corn, wheat, multi-grain, honey nut, chocolate, and cinnamon. Another part of the versatility of this recipe, you can choose whatever corn Chex you like. I chose the corn and the chocolate. And the reason I chose the chocolate is if you've ever had chocolate Chex before, you know that they are rice Chex and half chocolate. So half of this box has rice Chex in them, and the other half has a cocoa powder on the rice Chex, so they taste like a chocolate. So you're actually getting like 2 Chex in one. So the next ingredient is going to be your pretzel. I use twists. You can use the straight ones, doesn't matter. And then the last ingredient, which is a pretty important ingredient, and that's your peanuts. And the reason I'm saying this is important is because peanuts are the 3rd most common food allergy among children, and they're the 2nd among adults. So if you are preparing this treat and you don't know who your guests are, you might want to omit the peanuts because of allergies. I make this for my kids during holidays. It doesn't matter what holiday, but if they're having a function at school, and I always omit the peanuts, so that way I don't have to worry about anybody getting a food reaction from the peanuts. And I looked it up. There is a couple of different things on peanut allergies. Like I said, it's the 3rd most common food for children allergies, 2nd for adults. No one knows why, but the peanut allergies are becoming more common among children. The percentage of children with peanut allergies went from 0.2% to 1.4%. Boys have a higher rate of peanut allergies than girls do, and non-Hispanic African American children have a higher rate than children of other ethnicities. And it also says that unlike some other common food allergies, peanut allergies are often lifelong, so they don't normally grow out of that. Alright, so to mix up our treat, you're going to use 2 cups of your cereal. So you're going to use 2 cups of your Cheerios, and then it's going to equal to be 6 cups of your Chex. So I did 4 of this because it actually has 2 flavors in it, and 2 of this. And then you're going to use 1 cup of your peanuts, or almonds, or walnuts, whatever nut you prefer. Then you're going to take your almond bark, you're going to take it out of the package, and put it into a microwave-safe bowl. Throw it in the microwave for a minute. If it hasn't melted yet, you put it in for another 15 seconds. The directions are right on the back of the package on how to melt your almond bark. So you're going to put all your dry ingredients in here. You're going to mix it up really well. Then you're going to pour your almond bark on top. Mix it up really well. Make sure all your dry ingredients are wet. And then you're going to put it out to dry. This is what takes a little while. You're going to spread it out on your cookie sheets. I use 2 because the flatter you get the mixture, the quicker it's going to dry. But it still takes about an hour to an hour and a half for it to dry. So that's why I pre-did mine, since we don't really have that much time. So we puppy chow. So now once it's dry, you can either store it or serve it. For me, I have a few different ways that I like to serve my puppy chow. If I am going to a party and I need a hostess gift, I go and I get a nice canister. I fill it up with my puppy chow, put a bow on it, and it makes a great hostess gift. Like I said, for my kids, during the season, you go to the dollar store, any holiday, doesn't matter if it's Christmas, if it's Halloween, or if it's Valentine's Day, you can always find gift bags for whatever season it is. Or if I'm having a party, I just put out a bowl. What I love about it is it doesn't get stale like chips or pretzels do. So now you guys all know how to make one of my favorite holiday recipes, puppy chow. And I have them set up so you guys can just come and help yourself.